why don't we talk about like what the goal of these practices actually is? Because last year it was pretty casual. They mentioned a lot about, oh, these are just voluntary. Not everyone has to be here. And then they had a bad season. This year, the offseason's been much longer, and almost everyone, well, really everyone has been at OTAs. What do you think the goal is this year?
Okay, I want to start by saying OTAs and minicamp are really serious. It's no joking matter. Um, it's not casual. It's where veterans and captains have to show who they are. So I think there are two main, for this year, 2025, there are two main goals of what's happening down there in Santa Clara. One is they have a lot of rookies and new players on the team. Kyle Shanahan has to teach them, especially the rookies, uh, their jobs, their playbook, where they fit in, and the tone, what it means to be a 49er. Kyle has to show them that he has the highest standards in the league for play and behavior. He has to show the new people this is not just any team. Iggy, this is not even just Philly. These are the 49ers.
Mhm.
They used to have the highest standard and they played to it. He has to show them that. Number two, last year, the 49ers had their excuse with injuries. Fine. They had a lot of injuries. You and I both know they were not a team. They were a collection of players. And that's a different thing from
Mhm.
being a team. Football's a team sport. The veterans and the captains and the coach have to make sure this is a team building time. You don't build a team in September or October. You build it in May, June, and in what is it, August, where they
Mhm.
have training camp. But a lot of it needs to happen before August. And this is a lot on Kyle Shanahan. He needs to make them a team. He needs to let them understand what a team is. And I'm going to tell you what Bill Walsh once told me. He was very philosophical and he shared things with me that I didn't realize at the time was so extraordinary. One time he was saying, Lowell, in the spring and the early summer, I have to make them be a team
Mhm.
every season all over again. And sometimes I think, what device can I use to make the 49ers a solid unit that has something in common? And he said, if I have to get them to hate me, and if they all bond in their hatred of me, Bill, if they all bond and play as a team and play well, I'll take it.
I did my job.
I'll take them hating me
Yep.
because I want them to have a goal.
Yeah, and to rally around a cause.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I thought at the time I didn't. Now I think of it. Yes, I
Yeah.
understand. He was in
Yeah.
a sense willing to sacrifice himself.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now. Yeah. And I think what you have to earn your spot now in May, June, July, August. You don't just get a spot week one because of who you are. I mean, remember how hard it was for Trey Lance to get on the field? He was the third pick in the draft. They traded up for him. They had high standards for him. They have to keep those high standards. And it's like they drafted 6 guys on defense they hope could play as rookies. Okay, but they still have to earn it. They have to go to OTAs, minicamp, and actually outplay veterans who are going to be there as well. So this time is crucial to get these guys on the field. And then at the same time, like Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Nick Bosa all have to be there as well to show everyone that this time is important and that they're bought in.
The veterans and the captains have to show they have bought in. They're into it. And if we are, you need to be.
Yep.
If we take it this seriously and we understand we're creating the team now, you need to do that too. And if not, you're off. You fall by the wayside. That has to be the attitude. And the new guys, Iggy, they have to play their asses off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to show the new guys is like, yeah, this team's been to 2 Super Bowls. They did it, and this is the work they did in the offseason to get there.
Yeah.
This is what it takes. And the fact that Trent Williams is out there practicing, the fact that Juszczyk and McCaffrey are out there in 11-on-11s shows you how serious this is.
Yeah. And I have certain doubts about McCaffrey. I hope he's okay, but we'll know when they really start playing. His attitude is fabulous, Iggy. I mean, he's a teammate you want.
Right.
He's not joking around. He's saying this is serious stuff. Follow me. I really admire that.
Right, because like even George Kittle and Fred Warner aren't in 11-on-11, 7-on-7s because there's a risk to doing this. Christian McCaffrey's doing it for the team. Like most of the players out there are competing for spots. Rookies, guys on 1-year deals, 2-year deals, they have to go out there and take every rep and compete for their. Christian doesn't have to do that. He's not competing with anyone. He's just sort of pacing the field and showing people what the effort is, like what the standard is.
You know, I spent a lot of time talking to Steve Young when he played, and he used to call the standard for the 49ers it.
Yeah.
He used to me when we talked, Lowell, we have it. This team needs to get it.
Yeah.
It's not granted.
Like, all the standard bearers, the standard setters are there. Trent Williams, Fred Warner, Diamador Lenore, Nick Bosa, all of them are there. And I think that's a huge difference from last year. All the standard bearers were not there. It's like, well, Trent's golfing and Christian's getting married and, they just finished last year and they're all tired. No excuses this year. I mean, I picked the team to win 7 games, but that was before I've seen any of this. Just watching how diligently they've gone through the offseason program makes me feel like maybe this is going to be the year where like the best case scenario happens for them. I don't know. Get started at factormeals.com/Cohn50off and use code Cohn50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
It would be a nice team for you to cover. And the veterans need to show that they understand it and they need to convey it to the new guys. And the coach needs to show that he understands it, that he's internalized it, and it comes from the top.
Yeah.
I'll tell you Iggy, I'll tell you one other thing. I think John Lynch understands what it is.
Yeah, I do. I agree.
I hope that Shanahan does as well.
Yeah, and we've talked a lot about like Robert Saleh coming back and how he can help the culture and this and that, but he's not the head coach. Kyle Shanahan is. And Robert Saleh has a lot of great qualities too, but he's not a champion. I don't know. We don't know that anyone in this organization has it. This is, again, an opportunity for them to show it.
Iggy, the only one in the organization who's won a let's go slow. Lynch has won a championship.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
They had Shavarius Ward, who won one with the Chiefs, but now he's gone.
Keena Turner is in the building.
That's right. Keena
has won championships.
That's right.
Keena is a very quiet, smoldering. I love Keena Turner. He's one of my all-time favorites. I love talking to him and being with him. He's a champion. And Lynch, Iggy, I may be missing. I don't know of anyone else.
Trent Williams, not a champion. Kittle, no. McCaffrey, no. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to get it, Iggy.
They got to get it.